Welcome back to Scriptures as Told. If you're new to this channel, the purpose of Scriptures as Told is to get educated with the Vedic knowledge, which most of us are unaware of. So I decided to read as many Sanatana Dharma scriptures as possible and share them with you. If you want to be a part of this journey, then please encourage me to help spread our culture and motivate me by clicking the subscribe and like buttons so I can bring more. If you haven't watched my last video yet, then I recommend that you watch it first. I will share the link below in the description so you can follow along with this one. Now let's begin. So far, we covered Agni Purana chapters 1 and 2. Let's look at chapter 3 today. Kurma avatar, as mentioned in the chapter 3 of Agni Purana. Agni Deva said, I shall describe to you now about the manifestation of Vishnu as a tortoise, by hearing which one's sins will be destroyed. In those days, the celestial gods were defeated by the demons in a battle between them. There lived a sage Durvasa, the son of Atri Mahamuni and Anasuya, who is known for his anger. Once sage Durvasa was wandering on earth when he came across a female Vidyadhari, a nymph of the air, an apsara. She was wearing a beautiful garland of flowers. Seeing Durvasa attracted to the garland, the nymph respectfully gave it to the sage. He took that garland and presented it to Indra. Indra put it on his elephant Airavata. Airavata in turn threw it on the ground and trampled upon it. Enraged at this, the sage Durvasa cursed Indra that he would lose all his fortune. On account of this curse, the celestials were deprived of all their prosperity. Then they praised Lord Vishnu, who was reclining in the milky ocean, and said, Protect us from the demons, O Vishnu. Hari said to Brahma and the others, You make a treaty of peace with the demons for churning the ocean for ambrosia or amrutham. For the sake of amrutham, even the demons will agree for a union. I will make you get the ambrosia and not the demons. Making the Mount Mantara as the churning rod and the serpent Vasuki as the rope, you cautiously churn the milky ocean with my help. As suggested by Vishnu, even the demons agreed and came to the milky ocean. The Devas and the demons began to churn the ocean of milk. The Devas claimed to churn holding the tail of the serpent Vasuki. The demons had to pick the other side of the snake and were losing their power as Vasuki was exhaling all the poison onto them, while the Devas were comforted by the Lord Vishnu. As the ocean was being churned, the mountain began to sink in the ocean, as there was nothing to hold the mountain up. Then the Lord Vishnu assumed the form of a tortoise and provided support to the Mount Mantara. Now the churning resumed again. From the milky ocean, first came out the poison known as halahala. Lord Shiva drank it and retained the poison in his neck. Since then, he was known to be Nilakantha, blue-necked. Then came the goddess Varuni, the female energy of the celestial god Varuna. After that came the Parijata tree and Kaustubhamani, which is a divine jewel. Later came the celestial cows and the nymphs, the apsaras. Next came out of the milky ocean the goddess Lakshmi, who became the consort of Vishnu. All the Devas adored and praised her and regained their lost prosperity. Last came the Dhanvantari, a form of Vishnu, who is the founder of the science of the Ayurveda. He was holding a water pot filled with amrutham or ambrosia. The demons Jambha and others took the pot of amrutham from his hands, divided it in half, and gave it to the celestials and went away with the other half. Then Lord Vishnu assumed the form of a beautiful damsel named Mohini. When the demons saw her beautiful face, they were fascinated by her and said, O fair-faced one, become our wife and take this ambrosia and make us drink it. Mohini said, Let it be so, and took it from them and made the celestials drink it. Noticing this, Rahu assumed the form of the moon and drank a portion of it. Recognizing Rahu, sun and the moon god brought this to the attention of Lord Vishnu. Seeing this, Lord Vishnu severed his head. That head of Rahu then said to Hari, by whose grace it had attained immortality, Whenever I intoxicate the sun and the moon during eclipse, may the charities made during this time be imperishable. In the company of all the immortals, Vishnu agreed to it and cast off his Mohini form. He was then requested by the Lord Shiva to show that form again to him. Lord Vishnu showed the feminine form, Mohini Avatara, to Lord Shiva. Shiva, being captivated by the illusory power or Maya of Vishnu, renounced his consort Parvati and ran after the damsel Mohini. Behaving like a madman, he ran naked after her and held her by the hair. She got herself freed from him and ran away, but he continued to follow her. Wherever the Lord Shiva's semen dropped, there became the sacred places of lingas and gold. Then, realizing the Maya, the illusory nature of Lord Vishnu, Shiva assumed his original form. Then Vishnu said, "O Shiva, you are the only one who conquered my illusory power of Maya. There is no other person on the earth besides you who is capable of conquering this Maya of mine." Then the demons who had not gotten the ambrosia, amrutham, were defeated by the celestials in the battle. The Devas got back to their celestial home, heaven. One who reads this account goes to the celestial heaven. This is the end of chapter 3 of Agni Purana. I hope you found this video interesting. Don't forget to share it with your kids, family, and friends. If you haven't already, then please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. See you soon. Namaste.